Alrighty then, we are live. So, first off, I want to welcome you guys again to another Automation Hub TV multiplayer session. We have done a very large number of these multiplayer sessions since we first started doing these streams, and it's fair to say, and I'm happy to say, that they haven't really stopped gaining momentum. We keep on getting more players every time, and it's been just as good as when we first started, so hopefully today will be no exception. I've just got a notification on my iPod saying we've gone live. And CapDoc here straight away. Good job to him. So yeah, hopefully today will be no exception and we'll all have a great time playing some multiplayer. So it's actually 8:59 right now, so I'm basically a minute early. So I'll set up the lobby and wait there for a few minutes for people to join. So first off, let's quickly check the rankings, in fact, just to waste a little bit of time. So Leo is still, wow, in front, not by very much though. Jacko is still right on his tail, breathing down his neck with 837 points. And we also have Weasel here, as ever. Welcome to CapDoc and Weasel. I need to pause my own stream because that'll be wrecking the bandwidth. And Leo is still in first with 841. Now, where am I? I'm now 6th, just under 30 points behind Peelix now, so I'll overtake him soon, probably, because I don't recall him playing multiplayer very much recently. And then it will be a very long way to try and catch Dobaya in 4th place. But it could happen. I mean, considering how often I play multiplayer now. Anyway, let's create this game. And we'll keep it the standard, so we'll have 4 limitations, 3 specifications. Game length. You know what? I'm going to make it 180 seconds now. Turning up the difficulty this time because I feel like it. It will be the death of me. I know I won't do very well today now, but at least then I have something to blame my failures on. And we'll keep it normal difficulty. We won't have it demo compatible because demo players tend to just join and then leave straight away anyway, so we won't bother catering to them. And we wait. A lot of that seems to happen in multiplayer, but hey, we have Henry here. He's been here for quite a few of the sessions recently. God, people are really getting the hang of just jumping right into the game, like pretty much spot on from when we start the stream. So we've got Henry and Weasel, so we'll wait for a few more people. I'll just type that in the chat in case Henry isn't here. Sorry if my keyboard's a little bit louder. I'm just using a very clanky office keyboard right now until I eventually save up enough money for a mechanical keyboard because, well, I don't know, I want to experience it, I guess. Also, let me know if the soundtrack is too loud because I'm playing the game soundtrack through Windows Media Player and it's actually quite loud through my headset, but I think my actual system volume is quite high anyway. But I've got Windows Media Player, the lowest possible volume it can go without being silent, so if that's still not loud enough, I'll change some settings in OBS or something. In fact, right, I've turned up my microphone a little bit, so hopefully the noise gate that I have set in OBS will stop all the background noise, because I do have my CPU fan at 100% right now because, well, because it's complicated. My CPU cooler is a bit crap, so anyway, by the looks of it, this is all we're going to see in this lobby for now, so I guess we'll start. Grab a quick drink already. Ah, we've got Victory joining us. Lucky nobody, I mean, it's lucky that not everybody clicked ready before I joined. Right, let's have a quick check on the viewer list while we wait for people to click ready. We have Jacko here, welcome, and we also have Frosty V, who I haven't seen before, so welcome to you. And then, of course, we have CapDoc and Dr. Weasel Gaming. And we also have Moobot, who is our newest recruit. Well, he is a robot, but he counts as a recruit. He'll be reminding you to follow us on Twitch and Facebook and all that kind of thing so that it stops me being so repetitive. Ah, and that's a good thing. The overlay that I'm currently using on Twitch is actually blocking out the FPS counter on Fraps because I have actually left Fraps running. So it's good that the overlay covers that so that it's not just there in the corner being stupid or whatever. Wow, we're actually nearing almost 2,000 total views on the channel. And 70 followers. We're still edging closer to 100. Might take a while. We've been not really getting a lot of followers recently, but I mean it's kind of slowed down since we were edging up to 50 and then going way past that, and now it's kind of hit a bit of a wall, but not really a big issue. Anyway, time limit is lower, so I need to stop babbling on and do something. So, smoothness more than 75, so inline 6 turbo, I'm guessing. So yeah, it's got to be very powerful. Let's just go cheap bottom end parts to start with. And it's 2004, so double overhead cam. Just because, not really much reason. Compression needs to be low because we're going to go turbo. Right, we want ball bearing turbo. I normally forget to actually change it to ball bearing, and then I keep it as journal bearing, and I'm wondering why is it so crap, and it's because I forgot to change the bearings. Anyway, water. Oh, wait, no, maybe air to air large. That's better than water to air medium, and it's actually cheaper. So, to be honest, that's not really a bad start for a turbo. Maybe try. Good, that seems about right. I think anyway. And then, I guess performance intake, it's no change in price and there's no comfort limit or anything anyway. And then fuel can be quite rich. 7k RPM. And we don't need any mufflers or any of that thing. Look at that, success first try, and we've actually got a lot of spare power. And in fact, you know what, let's bring this down to 6.5. Just because we have the power to do so. Look at that, big improvement. 1337, you know what? I think I might just leave my score there. I mean, it's a pretty good score. 1337, you can't really go wrong. Although I am actually third. Capdoc hasn't succeeded yet, that's a shame. What else could I actually try? Because I'm not really going to be stupid enough to leave my score on that, so... Can it afford to go down to 2.5? Possibly. Ah, close. But in fact, we can put the compression way higher. That's done it, look at that. We're almost back to the power we started with, but with much less displacement. And that should be it. Too much. Good. So we're at 313 brake horsepower. Possibly we could reduce the stroke. We can, yes. Now, total cost is what actually gives us the most, and manufacture time, so could I possibly switch to single overhead cam with 3 valves? Oh wow, that's definitely helped. Ah, we've run out of time. But hey, at least I wasn't just sat there waiting for the time limit to go down, so third place, not bad, and wow, seems like I was the only one who went turbo. Really? Also forgot to mention that I'm really terrible at typing with this keyboard. I'm actually going to try flicking the stands down just to see if it's any better typing with my keyboard flat. Oh wow, Adam and Leo. So we managed one round before the elite came and swarmed in. So that was one round of easiness and easygoing. So now it's time to feel bad about myself. Let's go to the next round. Number 1 in the world is Leo. I remember when Jackgo just was the lord of everyone in multiplayer, and then Leo started playing for a bit more often, and then he just crept up and up and up, and now he's on the top of the world. Well, you know, essentially in multiplayer terms anyway. Right, inline 4, probably not worth an inline 6. Capdot going for a V8 for 154 horsepower. I guess it could work. Let's see how he does. And it's 1983, so we want direct acting, since it goes with the times, I guess. Although, actually, no. What I just said was completely wrong, because for some reason, because I'm young and I'm stupid, I thought that there was no such thing as dual overhead cam, like in the 80s, and then I found out that I was very wrong, which I actually realised was why I used to do so crap in forum competitions. So I realised that, and now with the most recent ATCC that I entered, I'm doing a little bit better because I decided to use double overhead cam instead of going with direct acting like I always used to for some strange reason. Anyway, I've been talking too much. What else do I need? Wow, I'm going really, really slowly. And my Skype just popped. It was regarding the stream anyway, so I guess it's worth having my Skype pop up for that. Right. Wow, 83 seconds. I'm not hopeful for this round. I've been too distracted. Alright, hopefully that's the last of the Skype popping up. Right, what power do we need? 154. So, hopefully I at least succeed. Damn, just not enough power. 6.5, 138. And it's knocking. Are you serious? I guess I do need an inline 6. I don't want to make an inline 4 too big before it starts getting valve float. And the game's frozen. That's actually rare now on my new PC, so... Engine's knocking. And it's not reliable enough. Okay, we just need responsiveness. What responsiveness are we at right now? I guess we need twin carb fuel system. Yes! At least we succeeded. We have 10 seconds. What can I do? Fuel quality always seems to work. Not on this occasion. Nah, there's nothing else. I'll settle for a decent success. So, where did I stack up? Wow, I actually came ahead of Adam. Why? Adam was bottom? That's not like him. Anyway, 4th place, I guess. I guess I've come to expect that recently. I guess we'll jump straight into the next round. Oh, Jackgo. Obviously. Wherever Leo appears, Jackgo is never far behind. Here to challenge for 2nd place. 1st place, sorry. Quick check up on the viewer list because I do that to waste time. We have C Fear, who I think I have seen once or twice before. We also have Synthpace, who again I've never seen, so we've got 2 new viewers here in Frosty V and Synthpace. Welcome to you. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to follow us. We could always do with some more followers, it makes us feel good. And also go to our Facebook page, which the lovely Moobot should put that in the chat in about 10 minutes or something like that. I don't know. 34.9 horsepower. Okay then. So, it's got to be quiet, reliable, light and cheap. Sure, we can do that. Right down to a 0.9 litre-ish. And we can go push rod for the cheapness. And regular leaded fuel, so compression can, I don't know, compression can hang around there. And no turbo, obviously, because it's the 50s. And we don't need 4-barrel. We could even get away with single barrel. We could go back to that at some point if we can. And we can use short cast log exhausts. Good. I'm always happy when we can use cast log exhausts, as you may know. Ah, that was right. Forgot to put mufflers on. Now we've done it. And we've done it while it's actually quite badly knocking. There we go. So let's try and get as much power as we can with this displacement. And then we can start making it a little bit smaller. So how rich can we have the fuel? I'm not quite sure. I'll just keep it like that. And then we're at 90.1. Right. Oh, we can actually put it up to 92. I forgot about that. Ah, knocking ever so slightly. Okay, so 43.2. We could try. That could be too much. Oh no, we're at exactly 39 horsepower. Oh wow, everyone else is doing better than me. 34, oh, 30.9. Come on, we need 4 more horsepower. 34.2. 34.7. Good. Oh, quite a nice improvement. Although everybody else is above 2,000. Oh, that kind of helped. Ah, 2,058. Don't know how much higher I can go. Nah, I didn't expect that to help. Just rapidly changing small things and then testing again. Single barrel will probably make me start knocking very badly. Yeah, it has, and it's running rich. And I probably don't have time to fix all that, so let's see what a performance intake will do. It'll give us 1 point. That's always good to hear. Last test. Ah, we got 3 points from our last test. So we ended up finishing 5th place. So I'm kind of finishing pretty, well, finishing kind of in the middle quite consistently. So, I mean, I don't like finishing that far behind, but at least it's consistent. But damn, that engine. Oh, I don't know. And I just got an email. Sorry if you could hear that. I guess it would be wise to mute my iPod, so I'll do that right now. And while I'm here, I'll check what the email was. Right, on with the next round. Yeah, back in the days of my laptop. Back before Christmas this year. Or, well, last year now, 2015, hey. But you get the picture. Playing this on the laptop is not really, well, it's not really very convenient, to say the least. Anyway, wow, that's basically exactly the same as we had before, except it's got 5 more horsepower. So, let's, I don't know, maybe I can get a better score this time, since I can just pick everything that I had last time. Oh, in fact, it's super leaded fuel. Why? Why would this engine need super leaded fuel? Ah, this scenario generator really is in dire need of a rework, which I believe it is getting. Don't quote me on it, but it could be. I think it is getting a revamp as part of the multiplayer. Well, you could call it an overhaul, but well, it's not exactly an overhaul. There's just been new modes added and things like that. So, 0.2 horsepower off, and probably because we were knocking. Okay, 1890. So I'm in 3rd. Let's see what that does. It seemed to help last time, and today, this round is no exception. Oh, and that puts me up to 1st place. I wonder how high I can put that. Oh right, 1993. Almost my birth year. And now I've gone right past my birth year. How high can I actually have this before it's... Oh, there we go. That's when it stopped giving me points. What about plus 10? Okay. Now it probably should be getting too expensive, but it's not. Oh, Jacko. Oh, I think I've just went right down to like 3rd place. 4th place now. What have they done to... I don't get it. I mean, is the cam profile too high? No, because the score didn't change a bit. What if I turn it up even more? That gives me less horsepower. So we're at 41, so maybe I could just make it a little bit smaller. I mean, that is helping. Wow, I'm 0.2 horsepower from being right on the limit. Okay, 39.9. Now is a question of how rich can I make the fuel? 40.3. 39.9. Right, 40.3. That should be... No, that's too low. Oh, really? I'm on exactly 39.9. Okay, 2034. How do they get that many points? I mean, the max power is right at 5k RPM. I had 0.7 litres, so my engine was pretty much identical to Jacko's, but I guess he just used the sliders much more better than me. And Simon has entered the building. Welcome to you, Simon. And you know what? That gives me a good cue and a good reason on which to remind you when the next stream will be. And my Skype popped again. Oh, Adam had a single barrel carb and short cast exhaust. I don't know. I didn't know that would have been more beneficial. Right, so the next stream, which... Just laughing at Simon's message in the chat. He is always quite witty in the chat. Anyway, the next... Oof, wow. Google Chrome is... I don't even know. Right, next stream isn't in fact Simon. It's me on Tuesday, doing some Kotomoto group. So do look forward to that. I feel like I've been doing multiplayer constantly, so that will be a welcome change for me and possibly for you too. So on Tuesday that will be, I'll be doing my Kotomoto group. Then 2 days later on Thursday, it's time for Simon doing his thing, and then another multiplayer on a week today. Okay, 184 horsepower, reliability more than 26, which I think is entirely doable. So most points are given for responsiveness. So I guess V8 would be to get the power. How small can I make the V8? Probably that. And then do I want push rod? I guess it could help the total cost at least, so... currently playing is my favourite song from the Automation soundtrack. I think it's a song that plays when you're in the 80s in the game. Don't know why I like it, I guess I just like the tune, but... right, single barrel carb, because that seems to benefit Adam, so why won't it benefit me? It could be... Well, it might not be the best choice, but I mean, we've got super leaded fuel, so really we can probably get away with a single barrel. But twin carb, just for the responsiveness. And that should be fine. And we can't use cast log this time. Oh wait, there's a loudness limit. So get those reverse flow. Oh wow. That didn't go brilliantly. I guess I could try direct acting. I mean, I guess that could pretty much nerf the valve float. There you go. Engine is running rich though, so I will put that down. Good, we're at 183 horsepower, so we also need a bit more responsiveness. So what if I tried triple carb? Look at that, we've succeeded at least. Not very well. 4th place, I guess isn't really too bad. And now I'm in 5th. The more I look at the scoreboard, the more I just get pushed right down the board. So what if I did try 2-barrel and then like twin? That made my score a little bit worse. What about triple? Ah, well that definitely worked. Let's see if fuel quality works. No. I just kind of have a set checklist to go through. It's like fuel quality, the fuel system, exhaust. No, so the exhaust is pretty much at the right diameter. What else can I do though? It could be another one of those no replacement for displacement scenarios as we get every so often. Reliability is not good enough, so... Oh, higher than 26, so... that should deal with that. Okay, getting a little bit more improvement. I think it might be one of those displacement is everything scenarios. Bottom end part as it's starting to reach its torque limit. I guess we can try heavy cast. And now the RPM, max RPM's too high. So I guess we can get away with just using bottom end quality for that. And now it's too expensive. I think it was actually too big to start with. Yeah, ran out of time anyway. Where did I finish? First, second, third, fourth, 5th place. Not last. I did have the joint biggest engine though. But other than that, everyone was kind of similar except Jacko won with a cross plane and I had a flat plane. Ah, James is here. I use OBS for streaming. I did use XSplit, but it makes the game run much slower and I don't know, OBS is easier. Well, I think I find it easier now that I've got used to it. I mean, because I was so used to using XSplit, I had to... Yeah, well, for streaming, I use OBS, and then for other times, like if I'm going to record, I would use Fraps. I actually have Fraps running right now, so I could theoretically record and stream. But my stream will get saved on my hard drive somewhere anyway. So basically, I am recording and streaming. Right, another engine that's basically the same as every other one we've done today. How small can we make this then? I guess we'll just try that. 34.9, that's the same amount of horsepower as we already had, like, 10 minutes ago. No, I don't want direct acting, that's the wrong thing. And super leaded fuel, why? Again. It is a bit silly. Right, so I guess it's pretty much the same choices as I had every other time though, because that seemed to benefit everybody else. And super leaded fuel. With cast log, yes we can use them again, thank you. And is there a loudness limit? No there's not, but wow, it has to be pretty damn light. Okay, that's much better, I think, than I had in previous tries at identical scenarios. Okay, I think I kind of basically know what to look out for now in this kind of scenario. 35.3, so we can actually still make it a little bit smaller. That should be it. Okay. Oh wow, I got the fuel octane almost spot on. I think I can probably turn that up by 1. Yes, but that pretty much did nothing except give me 0.1 more horsepower. I don't know. What else can I do? I need to make it light, so I can't really use any lighter materials. Ah, you know what? This helped last time. Fuel quality. And this was no exception, so where am I now? 3rd place. That's much better than I normally do. So we're exactly 35 horsepower, so I don't think I can make the engine any smaller. Anything else? Possibly? I guess I can just try some quality sliders in random places. Ah, okay. Somehow seem to work. Seem to work again. Right, I'm gonna try and catch up to Leo. Let's see if it's actually possible. Ah, not if I do that, it's not. Let's try bottom end, maybe? No, I didn't think it would work anyway. I guess exhaust. Maybe exhaust saves weight or something. It does, I think. Ah. Wait, what? The power went down? Why? Why are you doing that? 34.8. How rich can I make the fuel? I have 6 seconds. Power went down. No! Oh well. I wouldn't have caught Leo anyway, he just got a load more points. Ah well. Oh damn, we got loads of people now. We also have Mocha joining us, he seems to be here quite often as well for these streams. He's actually gone up to 24th in the world, which is much higher than when I first... Well, obviously when I first saw him play multiplayer he was... I think he had no power level, so... We now have 10 viewers, we've reached double digits, that's a good sign. And the viewer list won't load. Oh yeah, it will. Viewer list still says the same, but I guess there's people who don't actually have Twitch accounts. And soon, Moobot should be popping up with a message telling you to follow us, so that I don't have to do it. And we also have Chaz Stockham, who I've also never seen before, or Chaz Stockham. Could be Stockham or Stockham. I don't know. But yeah, that's another new person, so welcome to you. Simon, click ready, please. And now Leo hasn't clicked ready. Now I think everyone's ready. Are they? It's confusing. The player list keeps changing. Oh no, it's still Simon. Seems Simon has disappeared. There we go. 231 horsepower, so V8. And then, I don't know, work from there. I mean, I guess, no, it's not really good enough for turbo. I mean, we've only got... Oh, we do have premium fuel. But, nah. I think I'll stick naturally aspirated for this one. 1994. Overhead cam, I don't know. See, I'm trying to base my decisions on the head type with what I thought was around at the time. But as I said before, I got that completely wrong because of my thought that there was no such thing as 5 valves per cylinder dual overhead cam in the 80s. Oh wow. Do I need multi-point fuel injection? Nah. Save a bit of money, go for single point. And then no race intakes, but I will go performance intakes. And then short cast exhausts. And then there is actually a loudness limit. And in fact, loudness gives you points, so I'll go 2 reverse flow for maximum quietness. And everything is fine except for reliability. And I'll also make it a little bit smaller, because that basically helps everything. Look at that. And well, power's pretty good too. Ah, but my score isn't very good. That's the thing, that's the main thing that we kind of need, really. So, RPM limit can go down, maybe to 6,400. That gave a big improvement, actually. And we can still turn up the compression by quite a bit. So that's given us 8 horsepower. We're slowly edging our score up, but we're still... Well, I'm about 100 away from even 4th place. And Weasel, wow, Weasel's rocketing into the lead with an inline 6. I guess I can try that. I mean, I've already got an okay score with a V8, so I guess I could use my remaining time seeing what I can do with an inline 6. 231 horsepower. That's pretty doable. Maybe if I had a turbo. Ball bearing. That should do it. Unless that happens. Which was kind of inevitable. Now it happens. I mean, now it succeeds, not it happens. And we have exactly 235 horsepower, which is what we had with our V8. And the engine is still knocking. $243. Now we're not even going to improve, are we? Nope. So that was utterly pointless. Whereabouts did I finish? I was last out of the people who succeeded. I mean, I got 1 point towards my power level. Wow, Weasel got 10. I guess because he beat the 1st and 2nd place people in the world, so I guess that's pretty good going. Where is he in the world now? 10th in the world. Look at that. I'd be pretty chuffed if I was him. Anyway, since Moobot, our robot mod, has decided not to show his face, he should be sending messages every half an hour. So since he hasn't showed up and he seems to be a bit late, I will tell you guys and remind you to follow us on Twitch if you haven't already, especially if you're a regular viewer, because then otherwise how are you going to know when we're streaming, besides in case I announce it on Facebook or on the forum. Speaking of Facebook, you do also, well, you would like to go and like us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/AutomationHub. We have, I don't know how many likes, and I can't be bothered checking because I'm in the middle of a round. But we basically post anything you need to know, we post it on there. So if you were to do anything to do with social networks, it would be Facebook. Even if you don't follow us on Twitch, because we'll just be announcing things on Facebook anyway. Right. 1982, economy, and all that things, so I guess inline 6. I don't even know why I read the limits, because I kind of just based my choice over what everyone else had. In fact, because of the weight limit, I'll make it out of aluminium. Oh, wait, dual overhead cam, why did I go straight for that? It's the 80s overall, after all. It doesn't exist in my mind. So I guess we'll go single overhead cam. And again, I didn't know how many cars of the time had single overhead cam engines anyway. And also, since there's an economy limit, I won't make the cam profile too high. And we'll have 4-barrel carb, because that's the most economical. Oh, and it's regular unleaded, so we only have 91 fuel octane. Damn, that was bad. And I don't know what's going on with that power curve. Must be very terrible valve float. Why is it doing that? I mean, I have single overhead cam. What if I tried direct acting? That could make it worse. I don't know. It probably will. Yes, it definitely will. Why does that happen? That's unusual. Okay, well that's helped, but now the engine... Oh, the engine was still knocking quite badly anyway. Okay, so now... Okay, that's fine. Then I'll just change that down to 6k. There! Success. Oh, in fact, reliability doesn't give me any points, so... I can leave that at 6,000. No, 3 horsepower short. Don't know why I'm spending time being so precise with that. I mean, I've got 16 seconds. 1336. Come on, I need one more point for 1337. Oh, what? How's that made me worse? What if I did that? That's just a giant fail. Oh well, that didn't really go too well. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth place, and Leo won, Jacko second, Adam third. Kind of pretty much what's been going on in the course of the night, really. In fact, I've realised I'm dropping quite a lot of frames in OBS right now. So I don't know if the stream is going well for you, or if it's going quite laggy, but let me see. That should help. In fact, I don't want... I was just changing priorities with my network traffic and stuff, so hopefully that should stop. Or at least it should help. Okay, no, according to OBS, the drop frames are still going up. Apparently I've dropped 71% of frames. So that's really not very good. But as long as the stream's okay, for you people that are watching, do tell me in the chat. As long as everything's okay, we can keep on trucking. But yeah, I also found out a truth about my internet connection today, because some of you who talk to me a lot on the Automation Live chat and things like that, you will have known that I've been ranting a lot about my internet connection recently, and I realised finally why we're not getting what we're paying for. And it's because we pay, or at least my parents pay, for the fastest possible internet connection that we can have where we are right now, which is 40 megabits a second up and 2 megabit a second, no, 40 megabit a second download and 2 megabit a second up. So that's kind of decent, but that's a VSDL internet connection. And what I realized yesterday was that we only have a DSL phone line, which only supports like 7 megabytes up download. So that is like less than a fifth of what we actually pay for. So I realized that that's the reason why our connection is so bad. It's not anything to do with hardware or our router or anything. It's literally our phone line. And apparently that was actually upgraded when they fitted the new router anyway. Wow, I haven't really been paying attention to what I've been doing really then. That was a bit stupid. But yeah, so that's the reason why my connection is really, really bad when it comes to live streams, because, well, it's less than 1 megabyte upload, so... And why is my economy not good? Oh, that's... I'm using 4-barrel carbs. 957. What have I done wrong here? I guess I need to have really low ignition timing. Have I just done something terribly wrong that I haven't noticed yet? What have I done? I mean, I know it's going to start... Oh, no. I don't know what level of... I was going to say I don't know what level of fuel quality can get me out of this mess. But I guess that can. And I ended up coming in third, so... That's good going, considering I wasn't really paying attention for the majority of that round, because I was, again, ranting about my internet. But wow, that was something. That was a bit more of an interesting scenario than they normally generate. Wow. In fact, maybe if I stop recording with OBS and saving it to my hard drive, it could help dropped frames. I don't know. I mean, it's a long shot, but I've now stopped recording to my hard drive, so the recording on my hard drive will kind of abruptly stop, but I don't really have any intentions on using it anyway. Oh, and then Moobot has finally decided to show up with our half-hourly, or I guess it could be 45 minutes, little social networks speech, I guess. Right. Inline 6, just to copy everyone again. And we need 123 horsepower, so let's make it a bit smaller. No special manufacture requirements, that's okay, because I've been using cast bottom end parts all the time anyway. And then I guess push rod. And what fuel are we getting? Oh, super leaded. Good. Ah, but there is an economy thingamabob, so we'll keep cam profile at 40. And fuel can stay like that. And economy does give the most points, so... Wait. Let's bring that down to 4.5, because normally I have to bring that down later anyway. Shortcast exhaust. Ah. Why is it knocking that much? Okay. Not enough power. But we can make the engine just a tiny bit bigger. Well, by a tiny bit, I mean that was actually quite a lot, but... 97.5. So what's the economy at? Economy seems good for another 10 cam profile. Yay! Ah, we're nowhere near on pace with the rest. Oh, that was why Moobot didn't show up. I guess we have to put the exclamation mark hub command. I thought that it did that all by itself, but I guess that's just a quick way of triggering it. Okay, so what else can we do? I guess since there's an economy limit, fuel quality could help. And that it does. But we're still not even in 4th place. We are almost where he is though. Let's maybe try another 3. No. Maybe just 1. Now it seems like +6 quality was the sweet spot there then. Oh, that's given a little bit of improvement. I don't know what else now. Maybe top end quality. Just to try. No. Although maybe... Wait, no, that's too much. Now it's going to start knocking. Okay. Right. Where did I finish? 5th. 2.8 litres. Most of us, I think, had 2.8. And then Leonardo had 2.4. And Jack, I realised that Jacko disappeared. I don't know. I don't know where he went. Maybe he crashed again, or maybe he's given up because it keeps crashing or something. I do know that that's kind of a trend with him in multiplayer. Ah, and Adam's going now. Thanks for playing, Adam, if you're listening to the stream. And hopefully you can join us for the next one next Saturday, which I think will be Simon who's doing that one. Let me quickly double check. Yeah, it'll be Simon doing next week's multiplayer. Oh, the power. Okay. Ah, and economy. That kind of ruins it. So, regular leaded fuel. So I think maybe a V8 because I don't think turbo will actually. I don't think turbo will be very good. Although all the rest of the people seem to think otherwise. So let me just see if I can do well with a V8. I guess overhead cam. Did I use aluminium for that? No, I didn't. Right, 70 cam profile actually. Okay, Weasel seems to have switched to V8 as well. So maybe I may have made the right choice, hopefully. Well, don't mean hopefully, but at least it means I won't have to spend time tuning this and then realising that I've chose the completely wrong configuration. Right, let's see. We almost had everything. But we do have quite a bit of spare horsepower. Okay, oh, responsiveness. So we turn that up to a twin carb, and that'll be that. Or it won't. DCOE? Really? What? Oh! No, I think I had the responsiveness all along. Or did I? Ah. Okay, no, so I think I need DCOE, but maybe just twin. Good, and then economy... Ah, economy barely needs to be changed anyway. Right, so it has started knocking. Whoops. That should fix that. There we go. Second place. So I guess V8s were the weapon of choice. But wow, Weasel getting a big head start. I mean, because Leo will now have to spend time tuning a V8, unless he does that and goes straight ahead of me. That could work too. I was holding out for a good finish there. 236, I have 280 horsepower, wow. Quick, quick, quick. Last test. Ah, 1470. Where did I end up finishing in the end? Oh, Leo ended up winning! Damn. I guess third place isn't too bad. I mean, I got +1 power level, which I guess, well, I guess that's okay. Damn. I was hoping I'd get a good finish. Oh well. And Sneaky Rat 22 has joined us. Welcome to you. Ah, Leo's going to join back soon, so maybe now is my chance to win. If there was ever a time for me to win today, it would be now. So, 1976, reliability, we just need 121 horsepower. Everyone seems to be really enjoying inline sixes today. Whoops. We only have regular fuel. Okay. No, not injection. Ugh, there is an economy limit. Damn. So I guess cam profile can go down a little bit and soak in that. And there's also even a loudness limit. Ugh, it's knocking. Yay. Oh. I didn't even think that would work. Exactly 121 horsepower. Okay. And then... oh, excuse me. Oh wow, Mock is actually second place with a V8. Maybe fuel quality will help. Nope. Not even +1. +1 gives me 1 point, so I guess it's worth it. Now what else? So I'm currently at 123 horsepower. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's just mess with quality sliders and hope for the best. Bottom end does nothing. Top end does nothing. We already established that fuel did nothing. And exhaust also does nothing. So I don't know how they can get higher points than me with an inline 6. Is it supposed to be bigger? It's supposed to be bigger. Okay. I've pushed up to 4th. Okay, yes, definitely needs to be bigger. This could be too big. No, it's not. God, my score's going up. We're up to 3.7 litres and its reliability is going down. Ooh. 1670. This is going to be too big now. I've got 10 seconds. Oh, no, it worked. And I pushed ahead into 2nd place. And now it's knocking and it's all gone to poo. And there we are. 2nd place. Although now all of the best people, no offence, have upped and left. So I guess it's kind of the same as I have been, really. Oh, everyone clicked ready and they're all waiting for me. I was busy reading the chat. And yes, Simon, I think, yeah, Leo has moved house. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he spent his first night in there last night. I think. Because I think he posted it in the true or false thread. Or something. Wait, was it true or false thread? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, 65 horsepower. I don't know why they're still going for inline 6s. I'm going to go inline 4. I mean, we only need 65 horsepower. And we also need push rods. I guess maybe inline 6s deal with valve float better or something from the push rods? I have no idea. Oh, now I know. Smoothness limit. Or smoothness, I don't know. Yeah, it is a limit. So yeah, I was stupid as usual. In fact, let's go single barrel. Make it a very crappy engine. And oh, it's actually unleaded fuel. In fact, I also realised it's the 70s. So maybe single barrel carb isn't the way to go. But at least we can have short cast headers. That really didn't work. But that really did. Oh my gosh, not even on the leaderboard. Okay, so I think I had it far too big. Yeah, definitely far too big. 86 point... Wait, what? Making it smaller only lost me 2 horsepower. I guess it's because it was knocking and it made the fuel octane a bit better by making the engine smaller. 74 horsepower. It's down to 69 horsepower. That should bring me down to about 65. 62.1. Okay, 2098. 2nd place. Not bad going. Ooh, quite close to Weasel now. Come on, overtake him. That should do it. Yes! I won't tell him how I've done it because then he could hear me. And then possibly do the same thing, but it's kind of predictable considering what I normally try. Wow, it's actually still improving. So what power am I at? 66.6. There's about 100 points to separate us and 3 seconds left. I think I'm going to win this. I have. There we go, got 3 more points to my power level. And very, very similar engines. In fact, I had the biggest engine, and then Henri, I'm pretty sure it's Henri, had pretty much an identical engine to me. And now, the moment I start winning, Zijak returns. Well, prepare to get our asses kicked again. Too busy looking at the bloody forum and I've forgotten that a round started. Ultimate unleaded fuel? What? I guess this is just begging me to use a turbo. I mean, micro little engine with a turbo. 0.8 liters. Let's just see if we can do it. I keep clicking on the wrong tab. Let's do dual overhead cam. We can make this thing rev. And also, oh, there is an economy limit, so we'll keep cam profile at 40 and then maybe add some VVT. I think that does help economy. Now I want to make that very small. Ooh, that should pretty much do it. And then we want multi-point fuel injection for the economy. It feels good choosing the best quality fuel. Hopefully we can make it rev to 8,000. This could actually, for once, call for some expensive bottom end parts, which I never, ever, ever normally use. Oh wow, we're not actually getting enough power. That should do it. Or it would make it worse. Should I just go for a preset? Performance preset. Okay, 84.6. Let's just make the engine bigger now. Wow, no, I'm not doing very well with the turbo actually. And now I've stopped responding. Okay. 2.3 liters. Ah, everything is failing. What have I done? I guess I probably could have stuck with the turbo. Yeah, I don't think I have much time now. Four seconds. No chance. Oh well. That was more of an experimental thing. My bottle made a weird noise there. Alright, so I think, again, the same as last week's multiplayer stream, I'll stream till about 10:30. By which point we normally start dropping viewers anyway. But on that note, we'll have a quick additional check on the viewer list. Frosty V has actually been with this stream from the start, as has Dr. Weasel Gaming, and I think that's it. We also have FireGamer3 joining us as well, so welcome to you again. I don't mean again, but you know, I said welcome to you to the last person, so for me, it's me saying it again. But you can never welcome enough people. makes people feel happy. Okay, 98 horsepower. I guess inline 6. I'm not really too good with inline 4s at the moment. And plus it also has to be push rod. But at least it's good fuel, so I'll keep the compression quite high. And also there's no economy limit. Is it worth using 2-barrel? Nah. Let's just keep it like this. And performance intake, because it saves 0.3 of a kilogram of weight. Can we... Yay! Cast lock exhausts. And no loudness limit, so we can keep all that as it is. Almost, but it's knocking. So that should fix that. Good. Look at that. Good success. Possibly even... Yes, where are we? Second place. Although I imagine Jackgo will complete his first test now and rocket up to the top. Manufacture time. So the weight actually is what gives it the most points. So since we're at 111, we could probably turn down the stroke a little bit. Good, good, good. That's helped. Now I suspect if I turn down the stroke by the same amount, it would probably make the power too little. Yeah, definitely. Maybe we can change the stroke again though. Good, good. So now, what can we do? We're at 97.4 on the fuel octane. So let's see if that helps. Well, it's helped the power. In fact, it's helped the power quite a lot actually, more than usual. Okay, so that could mean that we can turn down the RPM limit, possibly by 200. Nah. I don't think even 100 will give us enough power. Oh, it has, just. And yeah, Jackgo is now winning. I guess I can try 2-barrel. Nah, that's made my score a lot worse, and I don't think any amount of compression or ignition timing can compensate for that. Oh, one thing I haven't tried. Fuel quality. Oh, good. Good, good. Although I don't think I can use it to get up to Weasel's amount of points. No. Although I can. No. I don't have enough power now to turn down the RPM limit. That's not even helped. Come on, last test. Do I have time? Oh, I did. Although I don't think... No, it didn't update on my leaderboard, so that's... Oh well, I only got like 1 point anyway. Me and Jackgo almost had similar engines or identical engines, but I had more valves. And Leo is back. Here we go. 91.2. No race intakes. I've seen that too many times on these multiplayer streams. They give you a tiny, minuscule amount of horsepower and then tell you that you can't use race intakes. But what if I wanted a race car with 91.2 horsepower? I mean, it would work in a car that was very, 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 very light. Or a go-kart, possibly. Maybe that's what this engine is used for. Go-kart. Yeah, that kind of justifies it. Let's just use that excuse. We'll keep it 2 liters just so I can be certain that I'll get the power, because I'm not really very good at getting a lot of power out of a small engine. And you know what? Let's make it rev high, just for no real reason. And in fact, let's make it out of aluminium silicon, because the weight actually gives the most points. And I'm glad to see that there's no economy limit. Can we rev it to 9K with cast iron bottom end? There's only one way to find out. We can't. So we will have those bottom end parts. And then it almost helped. Oh wait. Yeah, we have far too much power. Good. Success. Although we can do a lot better. 106 horsepower, so 95.3, that's good. Oh no, that's not good, is it? How high can we have? Okay, 90.5. Oh, good. Oh. The moment I think I'm doing well, I look at the leaderboard and realise that I am just not. And that did not do anything either. So we're at 93.2. Where does the max power kick in? Right at 9K. Oh. Why was I so bad? I guess I made it much too expensive. Because everyone else had, like, single overhead cam, direct acting, and push rod from Jacko. Yeah, so I guess... yeah, mine was just too expensive. Oh well. Oh, and I think Leo is actually pulling away from Jacko with his power level. Can Jacko retain it in probably the next 3 games I think I'll do? Leo is indeed the keeper of engine unicorns. Oh no. This little bugger right here. Low quality fuel. My worst enemy. But other than that, everything else seems to be fine. And reliability, for once, isn't a specification, so it doesn't actually give you points. Which is a good thing. Because it means I can use push rods for the lower manufacture time. And I think, am I right in saying it's the lightest out of all of the head types? I think it is. I'm quite sure it is, actually. And, let's see, low quality fuel, so compression needs to go right down. But we'll have 4-barrel carb because it's the most efficient, which at least will compensate for the low quality fuel. Come on, it took me forever to click on those mufflers then. Ah, it's knocking as well, that's why. Still knocking. We're at 109 horsepower, so we can at least make it a bit smaller. Where are we at? 91.8 horsepower. 94.9. 100, and now it's too heavy. Oh wow. And now it's knocking. Wow. I am just terrible at this. I have no idea. I was the only one who didn't succeed as well. That's embarrassing. I don't know. Leo, click ready. Seems to be no improvement in the amount of dropped frames I'm having. So I will need to look into that and see what the heck is causing the issue, because I'm on a wired connection, and I never had this amount of dropped frames in XSplit. In fact, I never had any dropped frames, so it possibly could be because... Am I streaming in HD? Because I never was in, yeah. I'm streaming at 1080p, which I really shouldn't be. I should be streaming at, I don't know. Let's try 540p. Well, it won't happen till the next time I begin streaming, and it's a bit late now, so I think that should stop the problem in the next stream. I'll probably do a test stream after this just to check that the settings are okay, but it will mean the quality will not be as good, but I'm afraid that's kind of what I have to do because of the connection, and the limiting factor literally is the place I live, the island. Right. 107 horsepower. Everything is pretty much the same, all these scenarios. It is quite repetitive. Although you will be pleased to know that when I do my Kotum Auto Group stream, I can also preview some of the new 3D, the new fixtures and things I'm working on, because I do have quite a few unreleased stuff that I'd like to show you. There's no weight limit, so nothing needs to be aluminium. Spending way too much time again. Damn, forgot about that. That's still not responsive enough? Ignition timing. That should do it. Good. Not a very great success, but great success. Sorry, I had to do that. Borat reference. Okay, fuel quality also did nothing. But yeah, it's not really a big success. I mean, at least it's a success, considering I haven't really been paying full attention. Oh, that was a big improvement. So 135 horsepower, so we can turn down the stroke. possibly even the boar by the same amount. Might lose too much power. Yeah, but that should be easy to fix. Oh god. 4 seconds. Come on, quick, quick. Ah. I could have went ahead of Weasel then as well. Ah. Oh well. Middle of the pack. I guess not bad. I was about to say, yeah, I almost had you to Henry, but it wasn't. I was almost passing, I think, Weasel, not Henry. Yeah, I guess when you play multiplayer as much as I do, it kind of does get a bit repetitive and frustrating, so I can't really play it for like more than an hour or so at a time. 2019. This seems like an interesting last scenario. So manufacture time less than 38 hours and reliability. So actually it's not as interesting as I thought. The only thing that's interesting is the manufacture year and the amount of power. But other than that, everything is exactly the same as it was last time. I guess dual overhead cam. I guess we'll probably need the revs to make it reach 181 horsepower. Wait, no, not aluminium. Ah, and it's only regular unleaded fuel as well. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Leo. I guess if anyone who happens to know about us does get bored, they could always come and join a multiplayer stream, much as you've just done, just demonstrated. There's another reason to follow us on Twitch. Nah, I sound like a sellout now. Okay. Fuel type. We are using regular unleaded, which is a shame. And I guess 7k should be enough. Here we go. Oh yes, first time success. With a lot of power. So we'll make it a lot smaller. Okay. Not too bad, at least I'm on the leaderboard. In fact, I don't know how many people are left. If it is just 4 people, then I'm always going to be on the leaderboard. Okay, 195 horsepower, so I can actually bring this down a little bit, and then possibly also... No. In fact, I can, because I can up the compression. So I'm at 193 now, so... Good. 190. That should just about do it. 179. There we go. 1665. Wow, 2,000 points. Fuck, I guess I'll try an inline 4. Just because. So 120. Oh wow. He was very right to choose an inline 4. Well, that was lucky that I managed to catch on. Second place, so I got 1 plus 1 for my power level. Wow, I really can't type. Three X's, really, I put next. Right, so I will bid farewell to these guys. Whoops, I quit the game before I watched people say goodbye to me. Anyway, I will end this stream here. I will do another test stream in a minute just to test if I still get any dropped frames with the lower quality. But for the actual stream, I'll bid you guys farewell. If you enjoyed this stream, if you're watching it on YouTube, then subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Twitch, which would be twitch.tv/AutomationHub if you're listening from YouTube. The link will be in the description for that. Or if you're here on Twitch right now, you can just click that little follow button right underneath the video. And also head over to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/AutomationHub. Anything you need to know, we will post on there. And I will also test out the MooBot thingy on our chat by doing that. There we go, MooBot has put it in the chat, so give that a read, let it tell you what to do, and have fun playing the game. Support the developers, come and make your company on AutomationHub.net, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye guys.